we're finally getting some relief out of the Senate for those people receiving food stamps and who have an EBT card, which does encompass about 42 million low-income individuals all across the country. Well, it's all highlighted right here in this article, which I will be popping up on the screen for you in just a second, so you can see exactly what the Senate is talking about, how this plan out of the Senate is actually better than the House version that came out a couple weeks ago, and how this plan would actually keep more money in your pocket as a food stamp beneficiary. Now, maybe you saw my videos here over the last few weeks. I've been saying, we know that changes are coming. Big changes to the food stamp program, supplemental nutrition assistance program, SNAP benefits. Some people refer to it as EBT. We've known for a while big changes are coming. And don't get me wrong, big changes are still coming, but this is actually going to be less detrimental to monthly benefits for the 42 million people across the country. And this is good. I said this a couple weeks ago in a separate video. The House plan is bad. It's really bad. But then I was also saying there's a couple senators that are going to be talking about this and saying, no, we're not doing that plan. I don't agree, and we're not doing this. So thankfully, for a few senators, it may not be as bad. Well, this plan here is actually a bit better, keeping more money for the beneficiary. And again, I'll explain all the details for you, and I'll pop that article up for you in just a second. Now, if you're enrolled in Medicare or going to be enrolling in Medicare, please join the thousands of people here in this community that have already called this team of trusted advisors right there to get a quick free review of your current coverages, your current plan, or if you're going to be enrolling, your current situation. They will look through 20,000 plans across the country. They will find you the best options for you and your personal situation. By the way, the average senior calling them, get this, is saving an average of $1,100 of savings from a simple phone call. Does not take very long for them just to review your situation, see where you're currently at, and just see what else is out there that may be able to cover you better and save you a ton of money along the way. By the way, they're also going to save you a ton of time because doing this research on your own takes a long time. Trust me, I watched my parents do this last year. In fact, I helped them do this last year. It was an absolute nightmare. These advisors right here will be able to do all of that in a matter of minutes. Seriously, please utilize that. It is totally free. You don't know what else is out there that could possibly be getting you way better savings, way better coverages, and keeping a lot of money in your pocket. It never hurts to ask. Anyway, seriously, write that phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, give them a call, join the other thousands of people here in the community that have already called them. And when you save a boatload of money, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to read it and feature you in an upcoming video. All right, anyway, let's pop this article up right here, right now. You can read through it, but I'm going to paraphrase, and I'm going to give you some the key details out of this. Okay. So the plan that came out of the House a couple weeks ago, okay, so the plan was this. They wanted all states to share the burden of the cost of the food stamp program. Right now, the federal government pays for 100% of food stamps. But the House version of the plan said, no. We want states to pay a minimum of 5%, and then depending on their error rate, it's going to be on a sliding scale, anywhere from 5%, 10%, 15, 20, and even up to 25% based on their error rate. The worse their error rate, the higher penalty they pay, and then they're on the hook for that. Well, as I said in a separate video a couple weeks ago, I said, if they do this, states are broke. If you think you're broke, no, states are broke. States don't have a clue what is going on. States don't have any idea how to manage money. They blow money left and right. States are broke, okay? So if you're ever feeling down like, oh man, I'm so broke right now, no. Just look at your state. I guarantee your state has less money than you do. Seriously, states are just totally broke. Point being is that states don't have any money. So since they don't have any money, how could they possibly pay for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% of the burden of food stamps? They can't. With that being said, they would cut benefits in a pretty big way for beneficiaries, right? And then they'd point the finger at somebody else and say, no, they did it. Point being is that that's the situation. However, the Senate version, okay, with this article, the Senate version of the plan says no minimum of a 5%, but rather we're going to have it, any state that has an error rate of 6% or greater would then have a penalty of up to 15% max. So even though it sounds like still really bad, you're right. It is still bad, but it's better than the plan out of the house version, if that makes sense, okay? So, meaning is that a lot of states out there don't have an error rate all that high, so they would fall into the category of no burden, as in paying for food stamps. Make sense, right? By the way, the average error rate across the country right now is 11.68%. That's the average error rate. That's nuts, right? 11.68% error rate. Anyway, at the end of the day, point being is that this is number one. There's likely going to be some other changes that were encompassed within the House version of the bill that are likely also going to be extracted or scaled back to some degree. This is one that they're currently working on now, which is pretty good. I'm going to be fair with you. I think this is actually pretty good. It's a start, because if they all just jumped on board and said, oh, this is great, yeah, this is awesome, we're just going to do this, I would think, that's not really the best thing. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you really quickly. I will keep you posted as we get more information here. Stay tuned, and I will certainly keep you updated as we get more information. Again, if you're enrolled in Medicare, if you're going to be enrolling in Medicare, please utilize this free service right here. This team of advisors, a simple short phone call, 5, 10, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, depending on your situation, to let them review your current coverages or your current situation. They will look through the 20,000 plans out there, find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages and the best fit for you and your personal needs. They'll present your options and hopefully save you a ton of money, like the other tons of people here in this community that have saved a lot of money by making that simple phone call. It's totally free. Seriously, utilize that. Please utilize that, because here's the deal. First off, you don't know what you don't know. There could be way better plans out there with way better coverages that you don't even know about. Please ask. My motto in life is ask, and a lot of times you're going to receive. I get stuff all the time simply because I ask. It's unbelievable how many times I get huge money savings, I get discounts, all kinds of stuff, because I ask every single time. It's unbelievable. Anyway, same situation here. Call, ask, let them look at your situation, where you're currently at, your coverages, and see what else is out there you could take advantage of. Otherwise, please share this video. There's a big share button down below with your friends, family, social media. Please share this phone number as well with anybody else out there that you know that's on Medicare or about to enroll in Medicare, so they can also save themselves a huge headache and get that assistance. Otherwise, please subscribe. If you're new here, if you have not done so, please subscribe. Totally free. Big subscribe button down below. Go ahead and check out the nearly 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy, take care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon in the next video.